Hey, steady Eddie. Round up family. We back, Eddie. Hey, round up family. Sorry about that. We had a slight problem with our technology. Hopefully we got it down now. Let's see. It should be very clean now. If you don't mind giving us a thumbs up or giving us a comment to let me know how the audio is sounding. Will you come on up? Okay, good. I don't know what that was about. Sometimes you get a bad connection and just bees like that sometimes. Round up family, good evening. This is Chris Haskins. I'm a real estate entrepreneur. My mission ministry is to raise your financial literacy through real estate investing and entrepreneurship. In doing that, I get to hang out with people around the country. Today, right now, I am in North Carolina, Emerald, I can't remember, Emerald Isle City, hanging. We're here at the J. Connor Private Money Bootcamp. I gotta get that right. J. Connor Private Money Bootcamp, and I'm finally meeting Mr. Transaction Engineer in person.
Yes, what's going on, family? How you guys doing tonight? Is it sound? How does it sound?
Sounding good. Sorry about that for the last one. James says it sounds good.
Great.
We are back. Tonight we are going to very briefly, it's kind of late, I know, but cut that TV off and you can kind of hang out with us to see what we're learning here at this event. We paid a ridiculous amount of money to be here merely because we want to network with people. And let me ask you, Eddie, people will say, well, you already are in the music, you're already in the real estate business, you're already making money, you're already doing deals. Why do you need to keep coming to events? I don't understand.
Well, to stay fresh, man. You always want to stay up to date on your stuff. You know, you don't want to be outdated doing some stuff that doesn't work. Like when we came today, we found out that, you got to definitely change those insurance policies on your subject to properties, because now just say you take over property subject to, right? And the title transfer over to you, but the loan stay in the seller name, and something happens to the property and you left that insurance policy in the seller name, but that they found out that title transferred, if something happened to that house, then you're not covered.
Is this something new?
Yeah, it just passed. A law just passed about 2 or 3 months ago. So guys, change that insurance policy over, and you got to make sure the seller does it. Make sure the seller cancel the policy, and you get the policy in your company name, whatever your company name is. You just get the policy in your company name, or you could put another policy on top of the current policy. You just got to pay a little extra per month, probably $40 or $50, but you can't have two policies on one property.
Yeah, we keep two policies because we are only going to claim one.
Right.
If something happens. So you made that decision. What do you think is best for you? But I'm glad you shared that with us. Wow.
So that's a little golden nugget that we found out today. So that's why you always want to stay connected with like-minded individuals and keep going, man, because you never know, man. Stuff is changing like this.
It's changing quick. So for me, it's kind of like if we're keep round up family, we're doing deals every day. If we think we need to be here to keep continuing education, why shouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? If you're not at the place where you need to be, maybe it's because you're not continuing your education. Maybe.
Right.
I forgot to bring my boy Kenny. Kenny is over here.
We got Kenny from KC, y'all.
Where you from, bro? Kenny?
Kansas City, Missouri.
What brings you here, by the way?
The private money and the information that y'all shared on the YouTube channel. So I had to come down here and see what it was all about. And it was all what it was cracked up to be. So I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, brother. Thank you. Pleasure meeting you. It's so cool. We get to meet winners.
Likewise.
Like Kenny. I wanted to talk to you round up, and I want to get Eddie's opinion on my first thing was, not only did he talk about that, I want to talk to you about a 90-day action plan. One of the things I learned today, a 90-day action plan. You talk about round up. If you think the people that are here, these people are doing large numbers. I mean, millions of dollars of deals. The action plan, when you put that action plan out, you have to be accountable for it. I want to talk to you about when you put it out there in the mastermind. Tell me what you were thinking about when you bring it up at the next meeting. and you either have done what you said or you didn't do what you said. Tell me about how your mind is processing that.
Oh, I'm gonna do what I said because they not gonna roast my ass when I get in there in February.
The hot seat they call it. Yeah,
They got that hot seat, boy. Woo! Boy, they got that hot seat. They go to asking questions because you got to make a plan, and then they go. You know, you read your plan, then you got to go through it because you set goals, guys, but you got to set step-by-step goals how to get there. It's okay to say I'm gonna flip 5 houses. How? What are you gonna do to flip the 5 houses? You need to break it down. You need to set a deadline, and you need to set action plan step by step, and then you just check it off. Step 1, put it on the contract. Step 2, double up my marketing, and then talk to somebody who's on your level. Don't talk to a fool now about flipping 5 houses because they're gonna shoot it down. Oh man, that's ridiculous. You crazy. No, they don't talk to them. I'm telling you, they're gonna mess you up. Talk to somebody who on the level that can understand it, and they can critique you. Well, maybe you need to do this, or maybe you need to implement this, or maybe that don't sound right. So get with a like-minded individual and discuss that plan. If you don't have no like-minded individual, then keep it inside you and work hard on it. Make step-by-step plans until it manifests. Because a lot of times you gotta hold certain stuff to yourself until it manifests. Because if somebody is a hater and you value their opinion and they give you any kind of doubt, like you say, I'm gonna flip 5 houses, and then the person say, oh man, you can't flip 5 houses, and you value their opinion, that little seed that they planted in your head of doubt will start to water the more you think about it. And the more you think about it, you can forget about it. They right, you won't flip 5 houses. So you got to make sure, guys, you talk to like-minded individuals. If you can't find none, it's best to keep it to yourself. Make your action plans and go do it.
I keep thinking about when we're saying that stuff in this meeting with these people. These are people that are doing major deals. And if you show up in that joint and you like, I'm going to do ABC, and they're like, well, what happened to doing this? They're going to tear you up.
It was a couple of individuals, you know who you are, hey, boy.
You got to tighten up a little bit.
Yeah, you got to tighten up, man.
That's what I liked about it.
That hot seat, boy, had people not sweating.
You got to do.
Ooh, they go through that plan, man.
Yeah, I don't talk about it, but it got hot in there for the person that's on the hot seat. The room was freezing to me, but if you're in a hot seat, it definitely gets hot in the room.
Yeah, they ask you goals, how you gonna do it. If you already been in the mastermind, they ask you why you haven't did nothing. They tighten you up because you're making excuses. Hey, but that's what you need though, man. Because you got a friend with you, everything you do is fine. Then that's not your friend, man. A real friend gonna tell you some stuff that's gonna help you, man. Yeah. You see your friend doing the wrong thing, man, you're supposed to reach out to him. Hey, man, that's not right, man. But person not your friend, they gonna go on do it, man. And as soon as you get messed up, they laugh. It's so stupid. I'm telling you, man.
Chaffee is the serious mastermind behind this whole event. From what I'm seeing, how he puts stuff together. Jay is more of a visionary. Chaffee is the guy that puts the moving parts together. He was talking about the law of gestation yesterday. The law of gestation. Round up family. If you're just joining us, it's Chris and Eddie. We are in North Carolina with the Jay Conner Private Money Bootcamp, and we're just going to show you what we learned these past couple of days. Talk about the law of gestation, Eddie. What do you think about? He was saying how it takes I don't remember exact months, but it takes X amount of months for a mouse to be born, or the gestation period. But it takes 2 years for an elephant to be born, or to be for the birthing process. The goal of being a real estate investor, would you consider that to be a mouse-sized goal or an elephant-sized goal? And the time that it would take?
Well, it depends on the individual and their thinking. Some people think it's a big goal. Mm-hmm. So people look at it as a little goal. When I started, I didn't put no size on it. I just put it in my head. I quit I got fired by going to my first seminar. It's either drive a freaking forklift or go to a seminar, and I chose the seminar, which was one of the best things I've done. So
you wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for that.
No, so I mean, it all depends on how you look at it. I didn't look at it as a big elephant. I was just so hungry and ambitious, man. I had to go.
You had to go. Well, let me rephrase it. How about building a real estate empire?
That takes time.
All right. Okay. Let me
It
rephrase
takes time,
that.
but you can go hard now. If you go hard, you can build you a good empire in about 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, it's going to take time. Now, you're not just going to come out the gate and you haven't had no training or nothing and flip 100 houses. Come on now.
Why do you think some people, Eddie? I was meeting some people here tonight. They've been doing it for maybe. Actually, one person was doing it for like 2 months. He or she were saying they're frustrated because they haven't done a deal. It's been 2 months. Killing you crazy, man.
Well, if it's been 2 months you haven't done the deal, first of all, it's a learning curve to everything, guys. It's a learning curve to everything. The job you have, you just didn't get on that job and was performing at A1 speed. It took you time to learn that job. Mm-hmm. So it's a process. You just got to be patient, learn everything you can about this business, and keep going. Keep striving, man.
So it's going to take some time. Now, what do you think about the systems as we were learning this week, using social media to bring in leads? I want to do that. Not only using social media, but not having to know all about social media. You saw how Jay was able to put that plan together literally in a few minutes. Yeah, a few minutes. You make a phone call, you hire the guy, boom, you got your ads running. He had those ads running. Dude, he got 5 leads over the weekend.
Yeah, over the weekend.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, that Facebook is a monster, man. Now, I heard they went up on the ad cost.
It's going to be going up. It's going to be I mean, it's not going to be good forever.
Yeah. It's been low a long time. Mm-hmm. So it's about time for them to go up. But I'll give it probably about another. They're moving so fast, man. They changing something every day. But I would say another week. Another year.
Another year, right?
Or 2, man. It's probably going to be off.
This internet is done. I mean, if you're not doing it right now, you need to get on top of it. What did you think about when we were on stage, Eddie, that the majority of the people don't even have a YouTube channel or even a Facebook page?
Well, it depends. If you're going to be doing real estate, guys, get you at least create a channel, because even if you're not selling any products or anything, you want to have like good testimonials that you can send your sellers to go take a look at, on your Facebook page for your company, on your YouTube page. Just make one for your company. If you're in business, buying, selling houses, create a Facebook page and an Instagram page just for your company, and post stuff about homeowners, homeownership. When you close with a deal with a seller, do testimonials, because that's going to drive your business up pretty good. Because people always want to see testimonials, especially if you're new to the business. So people want to see testimonials. Another good thing also, become a member of the Better Business Bureau. Mm-hmm. I've been a member, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 3 or 4 years. So we got an A+ rating, and people go there, man, all the time, because they send us a report every month on how many people went and checked us out on the BBB.
Online?
Yeah, online, Better Business Bureau. So
how many people are going?
Shit, it varies, man. It depends on the marketing we do. But people are going to verify you.
People checking you out.
And so that give you a real good, like I said, good jump start. Because I'm telling you, the people who I know that went back and see it, they be like, yeah, I check you out. They ready to do business because we got an A+ rating.
Nice.
So become a member of that and make sure you get people to send in reviews. Now I got to get more to that, having people leave reviews and stuff. Yeah. On the BB&B, but right now we're standing strong, man. About 3 or 4 years A+ rating with our buy and selling company.
The coach that came up on the stage, he had 3 things. I want to ask you 3 things that we should avoid. Ask ourselves, do I blame others? Do I make excuses? And do I complain? What would you say to the person that is blaming someone else for their setbacks? I mean, a lot of that. I'm meddling. I hear excuses. Even when people talk to me, when somebody say, "I just don't have the time," or "I had to work," or "My wife this," or "My husband," I'm like, "Oh, I can feel the excuses just kind of coming on."
When you think about excuses, just give you a weak way out. Because I guarantee you, if you had to work tomorrow and somebody told you they're gonna give you $200,000. You'll call in and cancel that work they want you. You might won't even call in and go get that check.
Right.
So, man, I mean, it's nothing but excuses, man. You got to push, man. You got to push, and there's just something we got to fight. You know, I have to fight it sometimes too, but you just got to keep on going. Never give up, never quit attitude will always take you to the top.
Have you ever asked yourself, like Napoleon Hill chapter was saying, what am I going to give up in return for the money that I want from the marketplace? Have you ever asked yourself that? What am I going to give for the money that I demand from the marketplace to give me?
Yeah.
What am I going to put into the marketplace? It's almost like that exchange.
Yeah, it got to be exchange. I learned about that. As much as you give, you got to be open to receive, and you got to be open to giving. So when you open to giving and open to receiving, you keep that energy open, where it's constantly coming around, constantly giving and receiving and giving and receiving. And you just receiving, then you're not putting nothing out in the universe. You're not gonna get nothing. You're gonna stay struggling. You're gonna stay broke. You're gonna stay stressed because you're just a taker. You got to give back.
Does it start here?
Yeah, it starts in the mind. And it doesn't have to be financially. You can give back with your time. You give back with kind words.
Smile.
You see, smile. You see somebody down, lift them up. Give them a kind word or something like that. It doesn't always have to be financially. Keep that in mind.
That's what Andrew was saying. These people are raising. Andrew said he raised $5 million in private lending. It's unreal.
Well, you got to think about it. Even in the IRAs, they said it's $8 trillion sitting in IRA accounts that people are not investing.
Oh, let me read that mantra. What was that mantra? What did you think about that mantra that Jay Wood started out with? That really hit me.
Yeah, I like that. I recorded it too.
That was sharp. Round Up Family. Let me read you this mantra check this out. This is everybody has to
put your hand on you. What Jay said? Put your hand on your chest.
Put your hand up. What is it? Put your hand over your heart. Put your hand
One up. Let's go.
I believe in myself. I believe in others. Others believe in me. I trust myself. I trust others. Others trust me. I attract millions. In private money. And I have a millionaire mind. Oh man.
Woo!
That was sharp. That was so sharp. When he says, I trust myself, I believe myself and I believe in others. What does that mean to you?
Well, you got to believe in yourself for real, man. Because if you don't believe in you, nobody else will. Mm-hmm. I learned that. You can tell something all day. Man, I swear, boy, I'm finna record this hit. Man, them folks looking at you like, man, go ahead on, man. But then when you record it, now, and you start getting a couple of plays, now people start to believe in you. Now you can get that support. But you just keep talking, they can be like, next. So you gotta definitely believe in yourself. And sometimes it's hard, but it's just all about up here, man, what we've been taught. So we've been like, if you're hanging around negative people, you watching the news, and you already got to go out to work and deal with negative people in the environment. So it's all this negativity in your mind. It'll have you doubting yourself, man. And nothing but negativity coming in your head and your ear, and you're not putting nothing positive in to get that crap out of there. You're gonna be in trouble, man. Another thing too, some of you guys, I meditate almost every day. So meditate for about 5 to 10 minutes and look up meditation, all the benefits, man. It's stress relieving, all kind of stuff, man. It's like whole next level stuff. And it may take time to learn, but look on YouTube for meditation stuff, different meditation stuff. Yeah. I know my guy, Joe Dispenza. I think that's how you spell his name. Look up Joe Dispenza on meditation. There's a couple gurus out here. Oh, what's my guy? Wayne Dyer. I like him. Wayne pretty fly too. Wayne Dyer, God bless you. Rest in peace. Rest in paradise. But he was another mental guru. So learn to meditate, man, and listen to positive stuff.
Is it okay for my business to look different from yours, Eddie?
Yep. Because we all got different goals and different models. Like some people just want to do pretty houses. Some people just want to do ugly houses. Some people do both. Some people just want to do commercial. Some people just do residential. Some people just want to do land. So it varies, man. It just depends on your goal.
So you're telling me it's okay to have a different? I don't have to be a wheeler and dealer and doing 10 houses a month to have a successful business in real estate?
Nah. Depends on your goals, what you're looking to make, and your lifestyle. So everybody's lifestyle is
Round up,
different.
you do not need 10 deals a month. One of my mentors had 10 houses, $1,000 a month, 10,000 a month. Dude lived very comfortable. Lived very comfortable. I met a guy at a seminar. Matter of fact, I was with Eric Thomas this weekend. I didn't share this with you. He owns a check cashing bank, a check cashing company. He said he has doctors, lawyers, very wealthy people coming into his place to get payday checks because they spent all their money. Rich people coming in there.
But it's so easy though, man. Because most people increase their income and increase their expenses. You just gotta raise. Now you're making 150 a year. Now you want a brand new sports car drop top.
Mm-hmm.
Hey boy, you got the ball, but you gotta hold down, hold your horses, baby. You wanna. I would say if you making 10 grand a month, you should keep your expenses about 5 grand, man. That way you got a lot of cushion. You take that extra 5 and invest, then you get your new asset, then you go buy your new whip, man.
There you go.
Like my boy Robert Kiyosaki said, he said his wife get happy when she see him pull up in that brand new whip because he love cars. But he said she get happy because he's not a fool. He's not going to go buy a brand new car without going to get an asset to pay for it. So you got to get an asset to pay for that liability. Then you ride for free.
You know what? It's funny you say that. E.T. said millionaires live on 30% of their income. What would you say to that?
Well, some do, some don't. You know, each his own.
Well, he was saying that we have trained our minds. I even know for me, say if I make 10 grand, I already know the majority of that is going into investments.
Right.
I already know, dude. Because I mean, it's just how I'm wired. I'm like, why would I spend the whole 10 on myself? I know a portion of that is going to either pay down some real estate or going to one of my flips.
But you know better though. You know, some people don't know any better.
Well, I'm just saying to say that, like when I'm earning, I don't think of it as something money I'm going to spend.
Yeah.
Invest. He said the wealthy invest first and spend what's left.
Yeah.
And the poor spend first and invest what's left.
Which is nothing. About $2. Then you wonder why you ain't did a deal. You don't spend the real money.
Eddie,
what the heck?
These are very simple principles, though. Why is it so hard for people to follow them?
Because they're not taught the principles. We're not taught the principles, honestly. Who you know sit down with you like when you was 7 or 8, say, hey, this is how you invest your money, son. Nobody. I know nobody sit down with me like that. I had to go through a lot of trial and errors to realize what's right and what's wrong, and keep learning.
You had to sit down with your damn self.
Yeah, basically.
Are you sitting down with your kids and telling them this stuff?
Yeah,
me too.
Got to, man. Got to.
Round up, family. We're still in North Carolina. We'll be on here for a few more minutes. Put your questions in here for Mr. Transaction. After today, you won't see him on my channel anymore. He's going back to Atlanta. When you going back?
In the morning. ATL, I miss you, baby. I'm on the way back. I miss you.
What do you think about the way Jay sets up his virtual assistants? He never has to train them. They're already trained. He gets to pick from several of them that he wants to work for, that he wants to hire. Well,
I can't wait to check them out. We're going to see, whether they're working with, but so far, I think it's a solid VAs because it's hell running through a couple of VAs.
Yeah,
them little cheap ones, man, them $4 or $5 ones, I would just use them to do admin work. But you want a solid one, it's going to cost you a little money, man, about $10 to $12. I say between $9 and $12. But you can get a little basic one to, to do the admin work and stuff, $4 or $5 overseas.
So we met a gentleman Roundup family that just received an award. Let me see if I can find this picture. I'm getting ready to blow your mind. He just won an award from Robert Kiyosaki. That's funny you mentioned that. We are hanging out with a man here tonight, Roundup family. I'm going to show you this picture. I'm going to have him on here too. The man got an award from Robert Kiyosaki. I'm like, how am I hanging out with this dude? I'll show you his picture.
He sure ain't give me that book.
Yeah,
What's in the Max? Don't be holding back, man. I need my book. Tighten
Max,
up.
That's right. Dude's name is
Tighten
Max.
up, Max.
Let me find this picture here. But he wrote a book and won an award from this book. What he's doing is explain what he's doing. So while I look for this damn thing.
Well, he's dealing with older people, like in probate situations. So he put together a book with the pros and cons. Oh, if they want to list with a realtor, if they want to sell for all cash, if they want to sell on terms and all that stuff. So he put together a little pamphlet to, leave to the elderly so they can really pick and choose what's the best thing. He also put like the pros and cons of a reverse mortgage. And guys, you got parents, man, who older and elderly, don't let them sign up for their reverse mortgage, man. They take advantage of people and they're going to take their house when they pass away. You need to at least keep that property for your family, man. Don't let them do that. If anything, let them refinance or something that they want to pull the money out.
So he's doing that book for the elderly. This is the dude. Look, we were hanging out with this dude. He just took a picture with Robert Kiyosaki around that family. This is who we're hanging out with. Look at this. This man got an award.
Robert.
Can you believe it? He's here tonight with us, so we're able to hang out with dudes like this. He wrote a book for real estate investors to help educate seniors how to sell their property or keep their property, and that way you get more leads like that. Anything you want to cover? Can we get up out of here?
Let's see.
Cold calling. So much. Let me see. Let me got any questions. Hanshaw wants you to repeat that thing with the insurance. What's up, Steph? Repeat that thing with the insurance, Eddie. That thing you just learned about. Would you mind repeating insurance subject to purchases? The audio wasn't good before.
Okay, basically on your subject twos, guys, do not leave the insurance in the seller name, because if something happened, then you won't get paid out or the seller. So switch it over. Have them to cancel the policy themselves, and you put a new policy on the property in your company name.
Got it. You got that, Roundup family? When are we coming back to Raleigh? That I do not know. Hey, Christina, when we going to New York? Well, we just talked to Jessica today, so. Oh, it's in Georgia.
You want to hit anything on the private money?
Oh, yeah, that line I learned today. I'm going to share with you a line I learned today. Doubt is a killer. Borman Rodriguez, the lease option didn't work for him.
Huh?
Somebody, Jermaine, saying the lease option didn't work for him. Somebody on his board, on his RIA. Well, it took him 2 minutes to figure out he barely marketed. Oh, yeah, that stuff works. Private money, I learned that it's always, to me, I love creating a sense of a takeaway just in business, try to get people to do business with you or to get them to act. For me, there was a line he mentioned today. What was this line?
About families and friends.
Yeah, I have
opened my business up.
That's right. A line you can use if you're trying to attract private money, which I'm going to use too, with people that you know. And everybody knows I've been flipping houses forever, right? But in order for me to get them to move and take action, my line is going to be, I have decided to finally open up my business for private investors. Is it something? No,
not private investors, but families.
I finally decided to open up my business to family and friends, people that I trust. Do you know anybody that may be interested in investing in real estate or getting a high rate of return? Is that what it was?
Do you know anybody looking to make a high rate of return on their money?
There you go. I know I wrote it down somewhere.
And another thing, guys, when you're talking to people about private money, you don't want to talk about the deal.
Don't say too much.
The return on their investment within the same conversation, because they may get confused. So you want to come to them first, explain to them how they can make 6 to 8% return on their money, because the bank guys are paying less than 1%. Mm-hmm. So that's you can help a lot of people, man, especially some people that's older or people just got money sitting in the bank, just sitting up there getting measly 1%. Mm-hmm. You could bless them and give them 6 to 8% return, and bless yourself on top of that and get paid. And I'm gonna give you give you the difference between private money and the hard money. Mm-hmm. So private money, you usually don't pay no more than 6 to 8%. Hard money can go anywhere from 12 to 15%. Points on private money, 0 points. On hard money, it's usually 2 to 4 points. When I say points, I mean thousands. So it's usually $2,000 to $4,000 you got to bring to do the deal.
If whatever 1 point is a percentage of the loan, it could be more.
Yeah. Extension fees on private money. Usually, if you need extension, if you need it longer, you say, "Hey, man, I need the money a little longer." Hard money. Some other hard money lenders will give you extension, but not all of them. So you need to check that out because some property is not going to sell in 6 months or 12 months. This all depends on where you bought it, what area you bought it at, and what price you bought it at.
Mm-hmm.
If you bought it too high, then you got the property marked up so high that you can't even sell it.
You're in trouble.
So you got to make sure, especially dealing with these rehab, you got to make sure you know your numbers, man. Get 2 or 3 contractor estimates and make sure you buy them below Mayo. Excuse me. Don't be like these new rookies out here overpaying for houses, man. Because I'm telling you, I never done a rehab and the budget always came out where it was. It's usually about 10% over.
We're experts around that family. Who was that? Said, I just got to get my repairs down to the dollar. I got to get the repairs down.
You don't even know it because when you get in that house and get busting the walls open and stuff, that's when you see all the extra stuff you didn't know nothing about. Make sure if you're going to do a rehab, you're going to do a renovation, guys, or you're going to use these people money, private money, make sure you get a home inspection. Make sure you get a home inspection because
they lost $15,000 a day.
That could save you a lot of money. And just say if it's more that it's really a benefit to get a home inspection. So just say if you find something, the foundation cracked or something, and you're gonna get a seller $50,000. Now it's gonna cost $10,000 to get that foundation fixed. You can go back to the seller and negotiate. Hey man, I need $15,000 off. This foundation a piece of. Mm-hmm. So you can go back and negotiate.
You get a discount from your seller. Are you saying we can go back and negotiate with the seller?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Good.
What else? Purchase extension,
interest rate, down payment. How about loan to value on a contract price?
Private money you can get up to about 75-80% loan to value.
Private money?
Yep.
I'm getting mine to fund the whole thing, Eddie.
Yeah.
Mine
the rehab cost and the purchase price.
But they don't care about all. They want to make sure that they're secure.
Yep. And you just secure them with the property, the mortgage. Put a mortgage on there. They're in first position.
There you go.
So anything happens, you don't fulfill your obligation, then they get the property back.
Which way do they win first? Which way do they win first? Either they win when you pay them off, or they win when they take the house back.
Right.
I love it.
But you want to make sure they secure it because I'm telling you, man, from experience, once you start paying these people, man, paying these private lenders, they get a taste of how they can make that return from 1% to 8%. Forget about it. They're gonna be throwing money at you, man. Hey, man, most of them don't even want you to get the money back because they getting these interest only payments. Who want to stop getting that money like that, man? 8% return when they was getting 1%. That's a big difference, especially if a person is retired or something. Because Social Security is not paying anything.
That's right. Here it is, Eddie. I've finally opened up. Here's the line that you use with your warm market. I've opened up my real estate investment business to people I know and trust. If you run across anybody that has money in the stock market or retirement, we can get that money working for them in my real estate business. Go ahead. Is that all you have for private money and hard money?
Oh, another thing, always borrow more money than you need.
Borrow more than you need. What do you mean by that, Eddie?
Well, you gotta put a little extra in hip pocket, man. You gotta bless hip pocket National Bank, brother Chris. You need a little funds, man. Plus, you may need a little extra money for a rehab. Like I said, the house is usually 10 to 15, but it's usually an extra 10 to 15% when you do a rehab on overage, on renovation. So if you got that covered, you got that extra cushion, you straight. If you don't, you like this.
Yeah.
Stressed out. So get a little extra money, put a little bit in your pocket, but make sure most of it go into the house. Make sure make sure the majority of it go to the house, and then whatever left over, they go to hip pocket.
There you go. Price and pride. What if someone doesn't want to do the work, but they just want to invest their IRA money to get a better return? Where should they be looking, Eddie?
At you.
You're the investor. You're the investor. We're the investors that take the money and put the money working.
Yeah, we work it for them, and you secure it with the property.
And don't forget the richest man in Babylon around our family. I have to always remind myself, the richest man in Babylon. Don't look for too much don't look for unreasonable rates of return on your gold, right? So if you've got some capital, let your investors use it so they can breathe and make these deals work. Don't try to kill them with trying to take half the deal, Put some of your money in the marketplace so your investors can make money if you have some capital. Good question. Bobby, we did that.
Oh, I got a whole line of stuff, man. I took some crazy notes.
Hit it, man. That's what we're here for. Darn.
So why would a private lender be interested in investing with you?
There you go.
They will earn 10 times more on their money, 8 to 10 times more on their money. Their investment is secure and safe by the asset.
All right. Go ahead. Go to
the principal loan,
bro. Go ahead.
The principal loan amount remain the same until you cash them out. So they get interest only payments, which will be low to you. And so you can pay them quarterly or annually. Whatever they ask them how they want to receive their money.
So we can ask them what type of payments they want.
Right.
Then are you telling me I don't have to make monthly payments to all of my private lenders?
Nope. But whatever they want back, you honor that. Or you negotiate that, because remember, you are in charge. They're bringing the money, true, but you got to do all the work. So it need to be, a win-win situation for everybody. Don't just feel guilty and like you just got to get them everything because you want the money so bad. No, you the one doing the work. It's a mutual agreement.
You're doing all the work. You're taking all the risks. You're hiring all the people. You found the deal. You're selling the deal. All the subs and the contractor, and the title company that's going to close it. The realtor. You're doing everything,
and you're really doing people a service by giving them a return on their money, man. Their money sitting in the bank making a measly 0.89% or something, whatever they paying now. Come on, man. What you gonna do with it? For real?
Nothing. Because inflation 3%. So,
jeez, to wipe you out.
All right. Go ahead, Eddie. You got some more? You got some good stuff there, brother. Yeah. Look at this dude's book, y'all. The man got, he's got pages and pages and pages.
A lot of these jokes.
I'll take a question while you're looking. Hey, Yen, do you think there are any investment opportunities in Middle Georgia, Augusta to Savannah, Eddie?
Oh, yeah. Hey, our friend Jay, man, he's right here. We in North Carolina. We in North Carolina. Population 40,000, guys.
You're crushing it, man.
40,000 population. And the guy making $1 million a year.
Mm-hmm. They're crushing it.
So there's opportunities everywhere, but you got to know where to look, what list to hit, and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Ali, it seems easy to get the private money with the retirees. That's true.
Yeah, that's who needs your help. The retirees, man,
because their Social Security.
The Social Security is so low, man. It'll have you eating dog food. So you got to get these people a good return on their investment.
They need you. They just don't know they need you.
Yeah.
They don't know they need you.
And you got to make sure you do the right thing, because I'm telling you, when you bless them people with their money back, the sky's the limit, man. Like my private lenders, I don't even have to show them. I don't even have to. Do I tell them where the property is?
I do, because my private lenders like to kind of go over and kind of see stuff.
No, my private lenders, we don't have time for that. Look, this is what the deal at. This is what I need. Let's play ball, baby. Mm-hmm. We get straight to the money. They don't even look at the house. I'm going to be honest with you. They just sending money over.
Some do, some don't. In my
work, they different. Some do. Some different. But I got some good ones.
Golden Child, you live in New Jersey. You want to do a deal with me? Sure. Just email me the deal over. Let me see what you got. If you've got some investment, matter of fact, we just got another house on the contract We're getting into the contract today, so we're looking for about 150 capital. If you're interested in that, just email me, chrisbuyshouses@gmail. Dave wants to know, is it possible to do a subject to on a reverse mortgage, Eddie?
No.
Can't do that.
They own the house basically, man. When the person kick the bucket, they get the house back.
Cannot do a subject to on a reverse mortgage. Not gonna be able to do. Hanshaw, what up, Hanshaw? You got a new deal on the contract? Yeah, early next week. I will be around Monday, Tuesday, but I will be in Los Angeles from Tuesday to Saturday. Will be anybody of my Round Up family members. I will be in Los Angeles. If you're out there, please reach out to me. I would love to meet you. Los Angeles at a YouTube conference the conference starts Wednesday to Saturday, but I'll be there Tuesday night. So Stephanie, we can look at that on Monday if you're around. We can do that. Somebody tried to smear your name in the comments of the videos, Eddie. Shut that fool down.
They hate, man.
Yeah. People gonna hate.
I got a couple of haters now. You know, you can't make everybody happy, guys.
You cannot.
Hey, Jesus, they say he never committed a sin or nothing, but they killed him. So you can't make everybody happy, man. If you try to make everybody happy, I swear to God, you'll go crazy, man. You just do the right thing and you'll be blessed.
Yeah, you can't make it. Yeah,
Them haters.
Surprised how many people hate.
Hey, God bless you.
Then there's something. What up, Kenji? That's one of my investors right there. Kenji, what you doing up late at night? 11:30. What up, my dog? Working folk. You're right. We're putting a program together for working folk because they need to put their retirements. You gotta richest man in Babylon. In Babylon. A wealthy man sets aside a portion of his income for later in life. You have to do this stuff or you're gonna be done.
Yeah, man, you gotta break them habits that we weren't taught and stuff like that. Just work on it, man, and just keep on working on yourself like that. The best person we can work on is ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best person. And when we work on ourselves, then the stuff around us change. But the stuff around us is not going to change if we don't change.
Mm-mm. If you will change, everything will change for you. What do you think about that, Eddie?
Yes, sir. That's the truth.
I think a lot of us, even people like me, I think they want to write a check and the problem goes away when the problem is up here.
It's all between here. Do y'all think it's a coincidence that the mind is the most powerful thing that we have on our body, but we're taught nothing about it?
That is weird. Why
we're not taught anything about how to control this right here? Because when you learn how to control this mind, man, you can manifest anything like this.
I feel like I'm riding around with a rocket ship, dude. Like if I can think it and create it, I can create my own. I make circumstances. I'm not a victim of circumstances.
Your wish is your command.
I
so really whatever you say out of your mouth and whatever you keep thinking your wish is your command. It gotta happen. It gotta happen. Like real talk, it got to. You keep every day talking about you poor. You ain't got no money. I swear to God, you still ain't gonna have no money. As soon as you get it, it's gonna leave you. Because that poverty consciousness is so deep, man. It gotta flee. That money gotta go. So keep them that stupid negative talk out of your mouth and out of your mind. And you just gotta guard that mouth of what you say, man. Because life and death is seriously in the power of the tongue.
Yeah, the tongue.
So we gotta be very careful what we say, man. And if you got kids, speak life into them, man.
Yeah.
In the morning they get up to go to school, man. Speak life into them. Give them energy, man. Make them powerful. Me and my daughter, we do affirmations in the morning. We may put on a little music and stuff. We'll meditate sometime. Because I want to teach her while she's little to be on the right track. So when she get up in age, man, she just
be an owner.
Floating through life.
Be an owner.
Because she controlling life from up here.
It's weird, man. It's like I just feel like this. You got this rocket ship here. All we have to do is just learn how to drive it.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to drive it. They don't teach you how to use it for a reason. Because they want you to go to school, get a job, retire, get that old ass gold watch, and get you about $200 a month for Social Security, get your bag of dog food or eat it late at night, and die. Don't go out like that,
and be
man.
dependent on them.
Don't go out like that. They want you to. They want the system wants you to depend on them.
Depend on them.
Cause you notice. You ever notice when you depending on somebody, then they got you. You in their hand.
The power.
They got the power.
If you didn't know this around that family, the system wants you to work for them until you die.
Yes, sir.
They want you to work for them until you get broke down. Then you're using their health care insurance that you're paying for every month.
And then you put all them poison ass pharmaceutical drugs in your body, which is just putting a bandage on. It may heal your
Symptoms.
eye, but your nose gonna bleed, your lip gonna be busted.
Side effects.
You might be shaking like that when you wake up in the morning. Man.
Terrence, do I have a clause in my contracts that say if it so happens that I default as the buyer, the property will be returned to the seller? Or what assurances that I can give a seller on a subject to deal? I'll let you start with that one, Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
If you default. Let me repeat it. If you default, the property will be returned to the seller.
Yeah, I would do that, man. Terrence, that's a good habit. You know, if you can't make the payments and come vacant and stuff like that, you know, it's best to deed the property back over to the seller and let them deal with it. Because you don't want to, you know, practice bad business practice and put that bad energy in the universe. So I would deed it back over if I just can't do anything with it. Instead of just letting the credit just keep getting tore up or go to foreclosure, I would deed it back over to.
Well, I think he can put it in the contract, Eddie, but once you deed me a house, what attorney's going to be like, well, let's look at this contract. I got the deed. I mean, is it enforceable? Other than making the seller feel good, which I think is important.
Yeah.
I got the deed now, dog.
I mean, you don't have to give it back, but I mean, if you can't do nothing with it, why keep it?
He said, would I put it in the contract, though? Would I put that in the contract?
If they're credit conscious and you know they got bad, if their credit already shot, I wouldn't even put it on there probably. But if their credit is good, you know, good credit and stuff like that, I probably would put it in there.
You got it from the man. Yeah, if it all depends on my seller. Usually when I'm doing the subject to,
I've never had experience that, so you know, I never had nobody say deed me the property back or nothing like that. So
I've had a client that had this happen to it, but I never. Yeah, usually these people they're gone.
Yeah, it just depends on the situation. Like if they're behind on payment, they usually don't care. But if they're current and credit conscious, you know, got good credit, then it's a different ball game.
Dave, you just got a subject too. Good for you.
Congratulations, Dave.
This one is not a reverse mortgage. Yeah, you ain't doing nothing with on the reverse mortgage. You're done. Dealt with the mine entirety. Yep. Good. Jamie says, thanks for all the information. Jamie from Chicago. Good. Your words are powerful. Never say good morning. What do we say? Because you mourn at a funeral.
I like that.
Grand rising. Because you rose from the dead. I like that.
Terry, shout out, brother. You on that same stuff, boy. Salute.
Grand rising. That's cool. Hey, Jamon. You need a private lender perspective. Just go to my website. You can download it right there. Or you can get Jay's. Just go to jconnor/Chris. You can get his whole private lending thing. Start implementation strategies immediately. Oh, Jamal, can I start implementing short sale strategies immediately after I watch a few videos? Short sales. What short sale strategies are you talking about? I love short sales, by the way. The one with Marnell was short sale.
Short sale. I'm gonna be honest with you.
But they're not gonna happen overnight. I never had them happen overnight.
No, they don't happen overnight. You need to know what you're doing, though.
Yeah.
The most important thing with this short sale is the BPO. Just make sure you're there to influence the BPO. Have your low comps. Have your repair estimate, and you want to make sure you keep putting that repair estimate in their mind. Yeah, this house needs 40,000 in repairs. You want to keep saying that, plant that seed a couple of times. So when they go do their BPO, they're thinking about the 40,000 in repairs. Mm-hmm. So make sure you there when they meet that BPO, because you're not there, they're gonna walk through that little house if they go in. Because I just met one now. Oh my God, I love this house, but it's too far. It's a beautiful house, but it got mold and stuff in there. Pretty house, 8,000 square feet. mold all through the basement. Guess what the realtor did? The BPO came back in at $550. Guess what? The BPO agent never even go in the house. They took a picture of the outside and kept it moving. So no, you gotta make that BPO in the house and make them go inside. Well, you can't make them, but if you meet them at the house, they're gonna go inside. So tell them you're gonna meet them there. They're gonna say, "Oh, is it on the lockbox? I could just go in." No, there's no lockbox on the door. What time you want to meet? Don't let them go there by themselves, guys. They only get paid $100, $150 a BPO. So they don't give a damn about the numbers. They want that check.
For my round-uppers that don't know what a BPO is, explain what that is.
Broker price opinion. So a realtor,
You want to go? Go ahead.
a realtor is going to go out to the house. The realtor is going to go out of the house and give an appraisal of the property. It's not an appraisal, but they're going to give a CMA of what they think the house is really worth. Now, some banks will do an appraisal and a BPO. Depends on who's the investor behind the mortgage. Some banks will do, 2 or 3 appraisals. So, with the short sales, just make sure you're there, guys. Every time somebody come out of that house to do a BPO or appraisal, you got to be there to influence the numbers, because once that number is set, it's kind of hard to get it changed. You can get it changed sometime, but you have to pay for appraisal and hope that appraisal come in lower than that BPO. So if you miss that BPO agent, man, you may be in trouble. Now you can submit another BPO, but be there, man. The best thing is to be there. We done over 300 short sales. We still doing them now. So be there.
D. Howard, you got a sub 2. The owner wants to move out later. Do I have to redo the contract paperwork with another date on it? He needs another 4 months after we already signed the contract.
Oh, he get ready to run off.
You better go get your
insurance,
man. He better get that daggone.
You better put that memorandum on him and tighten him up. Because, boy, that D. Howard is looking a little shaky. You better get that memorandum. I'm telling you now.
Oh, yeah, I need about 4 months.
4 months? Come on, man.
I know we're supposed to close tomorrow, but I need about 4. 4 months. D. Howard, I'm just messing with you, brother, but I highly recommend, if I were you, I would go to the courthouse tomorrow and record my deal insurance to the memorandum of contract. You can get it on the chrishaskins.com website. Just go to the website. What do you think is going on? 4 months? Good Lord. How can things change so drastically?
D. Howard, record that memorandum, man. It's looking a little shaky, baby.
Yeah, well. Oh, he did the memorandum. Okay, well, you need to go record it, my brother.
Yeah, record it and just relax, man.
He gonna show up one day. I'm ready to close.
Yeah, you can relax now. Give him a little extension. I'll give him an extension, as long as you're not making any payments. If he's making payments, it's cool.
Howard, you can be ready to go to closing. He can be like, man, I sold that house 2 months ago.
If you don't have that memorandum,
I was like, don't gone. Like, who are you? I'll call you back. I'll call you back.
No, they ain't even gonna answer the phone. We're gonna put you on call block. As soon as you call, go straight to the voicemail.
Dude. Anyway, you better have that memorandum. We're gonna I want to ask Kenneth real fast. What did you learn this week hanging out with Jay Connor, my brother?
So much. First thing, in order to pretty much get started, is mindset. You gotta have your mindset right. If your mindset ain't right, then it's gonna be hard to get in this business, or any business for that matter. It don't necessarily have to be real estate, but whatever you do, you gotta get your mind right first.
What do you mean by that? Elaborate a little bit on that, Ken.
Okay.
You gonna leave it around?
For me, to get my mind right, I cut off a lot of negative people.
Oh yeah, we did say that. You been hanging around broke people, my boy.
Yeah,
hanging around broke people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they had you so messed up, man.
It's like
they had your energy down with them.
Exactly. So it's a bad habit. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be around people that's not like-minded. So I learned pretty much. I knew that, but it's always good to kind of
reinforce it. It's always good to be reminded from time to time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. Always going to be reminded.
This business is, you forever learning new stuff, and sometimes you just need to relearn it and pretty much go over things that you already learned. So
that's right.
Good experience.
Repetition.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Oh, D. Howard, you already got a contract in place. Just do an extension.
I need that 4 months.
Just do an extension.
I told you I need 4 months now.
Yeah, as long as he's making a payment.
I need my 4.
I wouldn't make any payments and give him no doggone extension.
I need them 4. I don't care.
Yeah, you making the payments, you can have. And I got my memorandum recorder. Yeah, go take your time.
I need them 4.
You can't go nowhere. I'm gonna tighten you up as soon as you try. They gotta call me and pay me. Hey, Mr. Raymond, you got a memorandum recorder here. What you want? Oh, you gotta pay up, buddy.
I ain't paying nobody.
Well, call me when you're ready. Cause you gotta pay me to get this off that title. Get a clear title.
What up, Birch? 24/7. Birch, I need to get an update from you. I talked to you yesterday, but if you're up, I guess we could do it. He had a buyer reject his home lead-based paint inspection.
Rejected?
That's weird. Let me see if he's up, man. It's 12. You know, it's midnight.
It is?
Yeah. Oh, people still up. Birch, let me see if you up. You want to do it? Should I call?
Man, I'm gonna go to sleep. I gotta be out here at 8 in the morning.
Man.
Hey, I'm ready to go, bro. I need to be fully juiced. Okay. You can do it though. I'm gonna crash.
You can't leave the people, man. They want to see you. They don't care about
Hey
me.
guys, I love you guys. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me.
Birch, text me if you up, huh? Text me if you up, Birch. You probably gone. What time was that? That's 5 minutes ago. He up. This is good content, dog.
Let's go then.
You can sleep on a plane, dog.
Man, 1 hour. That's a little power nap.
This dude got to take an Airbnb, Uber tomorrow. 1 hour Uber ride.
We're in the country, guys, in the boonies.
Let me see if Birch is up. He might be asleep. Oh, he said he can give me tomorrow. Oh, he said to get him tomorrow. That's right.
Tomorrow.
Oh, shit. Did you pick up?
Mm-hmm. I hear you. It might call, but
sleep and preach another day. Oh, he said he good. All right, we'll get him tomorrow. I'm gonna get you tomorrow, Birch. Short sale strategy. You better add short sale strategy. Eddie, do you have any interest in the Columbus, Ohio market? So you're looking for some money.
I don't know too much about that market. I heard the property is pretty cheap up there, though.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, you know what? Get in contact with a guy named Beyond Wind. He on Instagram.
Beyond Wind?
Tell him Mr. Transaction sent you. Beyond Wind, he's in Ohio.
Birch.
He's on Instagram. Look it up. Beyond Wind.
Hey, man,
I forgot how you spell wind, but he's in Ohio.
All right, dog. Okay, all right. Seller can't back. Yeah, Joshua, that's what we were saying. The memorandum, he needs to do that. Do I have the paperwork to do I? This is the 4-month guy. Do I have?
Yeah, I told him earlier.
Do I have to have the paperwork over? Paperwork over where?
I have to do the paperwork over. I just told him to do extension.
Oh, do an extension. Yeah, that's it. Y'all just have a hold of the brother. Yeah, he's down here with us. Kenneth is down here with us, Jermaine. How much is 1 hour Uber trip? That's a good question.
$65.
You might as well go ahead and just drive on to Atlanta. Tank of gas only $60.
Man, I don't care. Shit, time. I'd rather pay that for that time. 7 hours versus an hour.
All right, final thought. Let's start with Kenny. Kenny, final thoughts. Well, we'll let you collect yours since we won't put you on the spot.
Okay.
My final thoughts, and then we will go to Eddie, and then we'll finish. Roundup family. You know, Eddie and I live. We live in the unconventional world of real estate. What do I mean by that? We don't have to worry about turning in our tax returns to lenders. We do not worry about having to do financial reports for banks. We don't have to worry about our credit report. When was the last time you pulled your credit, Eddie? He only knows what credit is. Yeah.
Shit.
It's been 10 years for me.
Yeah.
We want you to live in the unconventional world, but not only that, do it the right way. Do real estate the right way. Don't worry about going out there and personally signing for loans. That is the wrong way. And I know this may be some new information for some of you, because when I was doing it the wrong way, I have been there doing it the wrong way. When I learned the right way, I'm like, damn, it took me a while to accept it. But if you start off doing it the right way, it's a lot easier. So just at least consider raising private money. Don't worry about guaranteeing debt. Don't put houses in your name. Ronald Grant says, what idiot will put a 6 or 7 figure house in their name? Makes no sense. All right. That's my final thoughts for the day. Go get your education up. And if you want to join Jay's Platinum Group, you can just, the link will go to jayconnor.com/Chris. He's got a few more openings up for his mastermind, which we're going to be in. You can come hang out with us 3-4 times a year now. We're actually new mastermind members. Hit it, Eddie.
So God, I'm gonna give you the private money script. When you're looking for money, private money script. It's gonna bless you now.
Bless us, brother.
But make sure you do the right thing with
brother.
that cash, man, so they can keep bringing it back.
You better.
And you can go up the ladder quicker because you got the funding. You don't have to go kiss no bank ass for no money. They bringing it to you like that once you close on the deal. But this the script. I have opened up my real estate business to people I know and trust. Do you have retirement funds that's not giving you a high rate of returns? They're gonna either say yes or no. If they say no, they broke. They say yes, you're dealing with the right one. You got the right one, baby.
I like the fact you have opened it up, which tells me it was closed.
Yeah.
I love it. It created that sense of urgency. All right, brother.
Hit thumbs up, guys. Subscribe.
Yep.
Go holler at your boy, Mr. Transaction. Go to my channel.
That's right. Get a channel.
Hit subscribe if you like this. You know it's dope. We give you that straight real estate knowledge without even charging.
Real raw.
Raw, uncut.
Kenneth, final thoughts of what you learned here at Jay Commons event, my friend.
My final thought is
other than you're the man, you're a good guy. This dude knows.
Well, I mean, of course, I give that credit to y'all. You know, I watch and I follow and listen to y'all, and the classes that y'all and the information that y'all give out is real good and detailed information. So, and they don't charge you all the time. A lot of people just charge you for stuff, so you know you're under a good coach when you coach is in this case, and they're not charging you for
every single thing.
Because the information that they give out, a lot of people is charging, so you don't find that everywhere. So I'm happy to connect with these guys. They're the real deal, and whatever classes or coaching you need, they got you.
Thank you, brother.
It's a good opportunity.
How long you been working with us now, Ken?
I'll say about 5 months.
Okay.
You got something closing, right? Or this when I
He already closed on
when I met
a couple of
brother,
wholesale
he
deals.
got a check yesterday.
Yeah.
And he got about 4, 5, 6 more deals in the pipeline. So he rolling, man.
Yeah. Thanks to them.
Stay down, guys. Stay down. Never give up. Never quit, man. I don't give a damn how hard it get. Pick yourself up, man, and keep going.
Good. All right, Roundup family, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, like the content, and share with other investors, and tell us, what are you learning? What conferences are you going to further your education? Maybe we'd like to learn something about that too.
Right.
We'll see you next time, Roundup.
Peace.
Peace.